I think that the way he came out in the 5th round, he talked about how Aldo tends to slow down around the end of his fights. And there's a couple times we got caught in that crucifix by Jan. And then, I don't know if you've noticed this, but against Holloway, against Jan, he has this telltale sign. As soon as he gets in that turtle position and he covers up his ears, for me, that's Aldo in a way saying, that's it. I can't take it.
Yeah. There's nothing else I can do.
He'll never tap out.
Yeah.
His corner, does he still train at Shoot the Box? I don't remember. But sure I don't think his corner will ever throw in the towel.
No. I mean, nobody will in MMA.
Dude, the ref didn't even want to throw in the towel for Aldo.
That pissed
me off.
Unfortunately, that was the story of the fight for me, was Leon Roberts. Terrible.
Oh.
Great fight, and it was soured at the end. That was the taste that you're left with. And it was 2 minutes of him getting smashed that he could have called a fight. 2 whole minutes.
It's funny because earlier that day I was referencing Mario Yamasaki.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have dude come over here and he's like, hold my beer. Yeah, give him a chance to be a warrior. And I think it was awful reffing at the end.
Yeah, I understand where it's coming from, but you don't do that in the 5th round after someone got dropped. And they were trading. I mean, both of them had over 100 significant strikes going into that round. So it's like, if that was the 1st round, maybe let it go and see if he can come back. There's 5 rounds. It's a championship fight. But in the 5th round, you gotta realize when someone doesn't have it.
It's a championship fight. You have a legend in Aldo. You want to give him every opportunity in the world. I could see where some of his mentality might have been while he was reffing. But when he got caught in a crucifix twice, took a lot of unanswered shots.
Yeah.
And then going straight into that turtle position where he just continued eating punches to the back of the head, elbows to the side of the head.
Yeah.
At what point do you leave all that warrior bullshit out of the way?
2 minutes prior.
And do your job and protect the fighters.
Yeah.
That's why you're there.
Yeah.
You have to protect the fighters because he's not going to tap out. That corner's not going to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
You're there to protect the dude that's in the turtle position getting blows to the head nonstop. It was frustrating for me.
When's the last time a corner threw a towel in the middle of a round? Josh Thompson, Nate Diaz? I think that's the last one I remember.
Maybe. I can't think of any.
And that's not. It's a corner, but it's also his brother that threw the towel in.
His brother. Exactly. Yeah. But man, it was sad for me to watch.
Yeah.
The ending.
Duke Rufus called the fight in between rounds with Pettis versus Ferguson. He either broke his hand or broke his rib, and he told him, and he was like, "All right, fight's over," and just got up and walked away. But not.
And I think they had that relationship, right? Pettis and Rufus, where Rufus knows Pettis isn't going to go off on him. He's not going to, leave camp or, if you take a look at like Tony Ferguson's corner when he went up against your boy Gaethje.
Yeah.
That's I think another instance of where the fight should have been stopped by the corner. I don't know if you had an opportunity to listen to Eddie Bravo.
Yeah.
Did you listen to Eddie Bravo on that podcast where he's talking about like, man, I'm not a coach.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up to be a coach, right? Like I'm not the main coach. I go in there and I give a couple of tidbits around jiu-jitsu. I'm just a jiu-jitsu guy. So it makes me wonder with Ferguson's corner, like, does he have a real coach out there that's able to make the decision without everybody else being scared and terrified of how Tony's going to react afterward?
Yeah.
But
the only difference with that one, though, for me, the only difference with that fight for me, though, is Gaethje didn't do what he normally does. Is when he hurts somebody, he swarms. He would hurt him and sit back for a bit. They keep fighting. He'd hurt him, sit back, and in that moment, that's a hard fight to throw the towel in as a corner, especially when Ferguson dropped with that uppercut at the end of the second. So it's like that's a tougher one for me.
Yeah, for me though, it's just when he starts chasing fireflies.
Yeah.
When he gets punched and he starts doing this, and then he like shakes his head and he goes back to fight. That's a time where as a corner you gotta.
That, no?
What was it shortly after that?
I think it was pretty close to after that. I haven't seen that fight in a while, but I think.
Yeah, it's been a few months for me. I just remember Ferguson taking a beating, and I just wish that a lot more corners, took it upon themselves to make sure that they protect their fighters.
Yeah.
Dana has come out and said this isn't a career; it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
So for a lot of these fighters, they don't have a long career to look forward to if they continue taking these beatings.
Yeah.
In the octagon, right? So for longevity, take care of your fighter. Let's live to fight another day. He's in the turtle position, taking nonstop shots. Do you really think at that point that he's winning the fight based off points? If we just make it past these 2 minutes, get beat on the head, we're getting this W. Or did you really think, he's going to be able to roll over,
pull something off
with Jan and full mount, right? Buck up and escape, and then catch him in something? At that point, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So let's be realistic, right? I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.